Today on Sac&Co, local students are preparing to do battle at the upcoming Sacramento Regional Science and Engineering Fair, and we have a sneak preview. Get ready to be blinded by science. That's today on Sac&Co. Hello and welcome to Sac&Co. I'm Melissa Paul, and it is only Wednesday, but we are already getting ready for the weekend with some inspiring young men who have a big opportunity coming up this Saturday. Two local 7th graders will be proudly representing Golden Hills School this weekend when they join other accomplished young scientists from the Sacramento Regional Science and Engineering Fair, and we're actually going to be finding out exactly what they're doing a little bit later on in the show. But I can tell you it's pretty darn cool and very inspirational. I cannot wait to talk to Calvin and Alex. Now, if you can't wait until the end of the show, as mentioned, we might actually be doing a little bit of checkup with them throughout it, so make sure you keep it tuned right here to see exactly what those two young, inspiring minds are up to. Well, for those of you that are we are on the topic of exciting events. Sacramento is once again playing host to some of the area's brightest young science and engineering minds. The Sacramento Regional Science and Engineering Fair is showcasing talented students and their amazing creations with a public event to celebrate the area's future scientists, engineers, and mathematicians. Kids are encouraged to think outside the box and create something that could take them to state and national competitions. So joining me now are two of those creative minds. We have 7th graders from Golden Hills School in El Dorado Hills. We have Alex Jacobs and Calvin Loomis, and board member of the Sacramento Regional Science and Engineering Fair, we have Leroy Trippett with us. So welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us, and I cannot wait to see what you guys have created. I hear it is quite spectacular, and we're going to find out exactly how they do it. But first, Leroy, let's share with our viewers about the Sacramento Regional Science and Engineering Fair. What exactly is it? What's it all about?
So Sacramento Regional Science and Engineering Fair is coming up this weekend, Rosemont High School. Public time will be from noon to 4, and it's a showcase activity. It's a chance for, as you said, our best and brightest minds in the greater Sacramento region to come together and be able to showcase their science research and the things that make them tick and excite them.
Great, and then at this regional competition, they may even go to national levels and beyond, which is awesome. That's exciting, and perhaps Calvin and Alex might do that. We never know. So I would love to see what you guys have created.
Okay, so the cold plate is a yttrium barium copper oxide. When it is cooled down to degrees Fahrenheit below 320, it becomes a superconductor. The neodymium magnets are strong enough to lock it over in space.
Wow, you're using a lot of huge words here. So we actually, so we have this is a little petri dish, and you notice here that we got some gloves on, because why do we have gloves on? What is this that you poured in here?
Liquid nitrogen.
Liquid nitrogen, okay, which we're probably familiar with when we go to the doctor, because if we have a wart, that's what they use to burn off. But what I heard, I believe from probably your dad, says that this is going to burn off a lot more than just a wart.
Yeah.
And then that's how you're making this magnet levitate. You literally have a levitating magnet, and it's unfortunate I can't tip that petri dish so our viewers can really see, but that is amazing. So you're saying that it's so cold that's what's causing this separation here?
Yes.
No kidding. And I believe we have some video of it too that we might be able to show a better picture here to our viewers. So let's go ahead and take a look at the monitors here, you guys, and tell me, what are we seeing? What's happening right here?
Right here, this is, you can see the superconductor, and it's flipped. So the superconductor is on the bottom, and the magnet is actually levitating above that.
Oh,
so
wow.
It can go either way. So here you can see it's spinning.
It's floating. No way!
Yeah.
That is awesome. And Calvin, what did you like so much about this process?
Well, I liked researching about the maglev, which was our base on this experiment, and how it can move freely without having to use gas, or it uses little electricity but no gas, and that's really cool.
That is really cool. What about you, Calvin? Or Alex, excuse me, Alex, I'm sorry. Calvin just told me.
I really, pretty much the same thing. I really enjoyed researching about it. You could see other people do cool experiments with it. We saw how maglev works. We learned all about that. And so we think that a maglev is very good for the environment, so it could take another step for that.
That's awesome. You guys, this is very exciting. And I cannot wait to see what else you come up with. This is where you're starting. I can just imagine in a few years how much better our community is going to be with minds like yours creating stuff like this.
Yeah.
And Leroy, I imagine this is probably the whole idea behind the fair, right? This is why we're getting our children to think like this and why parents should come out and be a part of it.
Well, you've got it spot on. We've got to find ways to encourage students to go into careers in science and engineering. It's something that we have hundreds of thousands of jobs around the country that aren't being filled because we don't have enough scientists and engineers out there. So this is one of those ways to capture those minds. And to your point of where they go, the next thing forward, the winners from this fair actually will be will receive the opportunity to travel to Phoenix and compete oh yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. A whole week in Phoenix at the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair, where they'll get to compete for a piece of like $3 million in scholarships that we'll be giving out. So.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's a nice little chunk of change.
Yeah, especially you're in the 7th grade and you're already beginning down this path. This is so exciting.
Yeah.
And what a wonderful opportunity to be out there on that that level of competition and be really pushing yourself forward to be thinking about things like this that can really benefit our area. We live in a great area for stuff like this, to be so progressive. So congratulations. Really appreciate you guys being here. And then also, too, you're going to probably be participating in some workshops, I imagine, or they can if our viewers come, too, right, Leroy?
They can. There will be for the parents, there'll be a college workshop there. And then also for also for students as well. And then for educators, we have an educator academy there as well, where teachers can get better understanding on how to do science research and project-based hands-on learning in their classroom, because it's something that we don't do a lot in the K-12 class here in the U.S., and so we try to find those opportunities to get students more comfortable to educate these bright young minds.
That's fantastic. And where and when is the event so our viewers can attend?
So again, the event will be this Saturday, Rosemont High School. The public viewing time is from noon to 4, and the award ceremony will follow shortly thereafter.
Great. And thank you so much, Alex. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Calvin, for coming here. Leroy, always a pleasure to chat with you and see you here, and very inspirational. Hopefully we've inspired some other young minds, too, to participate, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, get everybody thinking about science, engineering, and math. So important. Everybody, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 11:30 as we continue to bring value home right here on Sac&Co. So how cold is that?